This is Grahm Logic with Graham Kwasnick, brought to you by the Say What podcast.
You'll see I just spilt iced coffee all over my suit. Production? No one's gonna help. Just use my sock. Welcome to Grahm Logic. This is episode 3. I've kind of let myself go. You'll notice the hair is not done up. I haven't shaved. I'm wearing Converse. I just spilt coffee all over the set. But production kicked in, and they got me this little hula girl that is solar powered. Look, see? Okay, she's still going, but she's solar powered. This is Grahm Logic, the video series from the Say What podcast, hosted by yours truly. So, the first one comes to us from Megan DeGrazia, Grazia. I'm going to call her Degrassi because that's a great show, and your name is too hard to pronounce. I know you're not a sports guy, but I'd love to hear your view on Deflategate. In your experience, have deflated balls ever given you an advantage? Is it easier to grip or handle soft balls? Looking forward to hearing your opinion. Well, Degrassi, yes, quite frankly, it is much easier, and I fully support what's happening with the Deflategate. If you can bend the rules and get away with it, you deserve whatever title you achieve, because you're cheating, so it's making it harder for you because you have to run the risk of getting caught. I'm all for the softer balls, much easier to handle, much easier to win, and I think people should do it more often in basketball and soccer. Cheat all as much as you can. The next one is from @BenRightBack. He asks via Twitter, pizza socks or burrito socks, which is superior? That's easy, Ben. Pizza. Pizza will always be superior to burritos. Well, it depends on what you get in your burrito. I'm not a bean guy. If I do beans, it's going to be a problem for later in the bathroom. So I always go steak. Then I do some white cilantro rice. I don't know if that's correct, but it sounds right. And then I do lettuce, some mild salsa in there, wrap it up. I never go guac. I mean, I can't afford it, and I just don't like it. So it's kind of hard, but pizza always wins. Wesley from Hughesville, Pennsylvania asks, I need some relationship advice, Graham. I'm a loser and I've completely fallen in love with a coworker. We hang out every night after work and text each other all day. That's sweet. The shitty part is, I think I'm in the friend zone. How do I get out of the friend zone and let this girl know how I really feel? Love the show. Keep up the good work. This is a tough one. The friend zone is a zone that many people have fallen victim to and died in. And I've been in the friend zone a few times. That's why when I got out of the friend zone and was in the not friend zone, I just locked it down and I'm not leaving. If it does end, I'm staying single. So, but having been in the friend zone, I'm going to give you some advice. According to this, you hang out every night after work and text each other all day. So it sounds like you guys are communicating frequently. You really got to make the move, man. You can't just sit there and let yourself get friend zoned all over your face and your body every day. You got to just take it and you got to do something about it. Sit down one day and you got to tell her, you know, I really like you and it's time to pick things up to the next whatever. You sit her down one night, you're texting each other or whatever, and you say, listen, I'm having a good time hanging out with you. You smell good. Can we maybe get out of the friend zone with this? And if she says no, then go to the bathroom and take whatever shampoo and conditioner she has, because usually the females buy expensive shampoo and conditioner. At least take that. At least leave with something. So that's my advice. If it works, great. If it doesn't, sorry. @AgentSummer1013 asks via Twitter, since I know you're obsessed with it, why is deli meat round when bread for sandwiches is square? When bread was made, they only knew about the square shape. They didn't know about the circle shape. Basic history. Easy. @Robin Maloney asks via Twitter, why is my girlfriend always right? Even when she's wrong, she's right. And when I'm right, I'm still wrong. You know, man, I don't know why I get these questions. Why do I get these questions? You will never be right. you're only temporarily not wrong. You can never be right. It's always you're in this realm of not right but not wrong. And eventually you're always going to be wrong. So just accept that you won't be right and enjoy the wrong, and never try to make her think that she's wrong, because then it's over. Then you'll be like the other guy who's in for the friend zone. You'll be that guy. So just enjoy the relationship and enjoy being wrong. This next one, Connor, that's all I got. Connor asks, from anywhere. Connor could be from anywhere. Connor could be that guy right there running the boom mic. That could be him. Is it your question? Didn't think it was. Me and my wife's anniversary, my wife and I's anniversary, basic English, was yesterday and I completely forgot. I've been busy with work and meetings and had way too much on my plate to not be forgetful. Now she thinks I'm an asshole, and how do I rebound from this disaster? You can't. You have destroyed your year, probably. You've ruined it for yourself. If you forget about an anniversary, you've essentially forgotten about your relationship. So no matter what you're doing, no matter how important it is, you've forgotten about something that's already more important. It's honestly, these questions must be related, because you sound like the guy who just asked if his girlfriend's wrong and he's not right. You're wrong. You have messed up. My best advice would be you can't do anything cliche these days. It's all fancy these days. It's all Pinteresty. You gotta be creative. You gotta do something unique. My guess, it might be creepy, but change all the clocks to the day of your anniversary. Change the calendars, everything, and pretend it's your anniversary all over again. Make her think she dreamt that it's past that day. So just try and recreate that day, and then the next day change everything back, and she'll just think she dreamt it all up. But if that doesn't work and you guys are no longer together, then, well, it's your fault. And this last one, a rather lengthy question, comes from Ridge from Maine. I have a new neighbor that owns one of those lifted trucks with giant tires and fog lights, and it sounds like a space shuttle is taking off every time he starts it. To make things worse, he leaves work every day at 4 a.m. and gives the truck about a dozen good revs before he leaves the driveway. I'm assuming his dick is the size of one of the cigarette butts he tosses into my yard every afternoon when he returns home. I need to figure out how to handle this so my family and I can have our quiet mornings back. Should I confront him, or should I just stab out his tires? Need your advice. Thanks for reading. Well, Ridge, this is a tough one. You're dealing with somebody who thinks he's cool, and he's not, because I hate those vehicles, mainly because I can't climb up into the door. If I was tall enough, I would probably have one. The problem here is that he thinks he's cool and he needs to know that he's not. You might have to wait until winter again. I don't know how cold it is wherever you live in Maine. Wait it out. Then, come winter, go buy like 6 or 7 packs of bologna. The sliced circular bologna. Put it on his car in the middle of the night, and the next day when he takes it off, with it, he will peel the paint. Because something with the temperature and the bologna math ratio combines and it rips off paint. Put a dead fish in his muffler, hide it, tuck it real in there. That'll ruin that. Just ruin his car. Ruin his car, but don't leave any evidence that he knows it's you. This guy's a dick. And that's all I have to tell you, man. That's all I have to say. If you would like your question to be read on Grahm Logic, you can just tweet it to @SayWhatPod or @GrahamQuosnick, that's me. And you could use the hashtag Grahm Logic, which is either going to be right here on the video or right here on the video. One of these two areas here. That's what this woman here is doing. She's doing this. This is where the Grahm Logic thing is going to be. One of those places.
Want some more Grahm Logic? Tune in to the Say What podcast every Friday morning at saywhatpodcast.com. You can also find me on Twitter and use the hashtag Grahm Logic.
I, once again have an iced coffee. You'll remember last episode, Kent over here got me the wrong iced coffee. It's cream and sugar, not extra cream, regular sugar. It's always cream and sugar. And he has got the right coffee this time, so congratulations, Kent. I didn't drink any of this. I had a sip again, so whoever handles this, just put it away. I don't even think you guys do anything with it. This honestly looks like the exact same bottle. Hey, speaking of Jack Daniels hi, this is Graham Kwasnick from Grahm Logic. You'll notice that every episode I have a nice bottle of your fine Tennessee whiskey here. And if you feel like sponsoring the show or giving this tweet or video a retweet or fave or whatever, that'd be great. You'll notice that things are looking okay here at the studio, but with your money and support, we could get much better things. I deserve it. I spilt coffee all over the floor. It's still here. There's ants. Ants are starting to develop here, so I would love the help so I can get out of this goddamn studio in Hollywood, because I can't keep doing this. So, Jack Daniels, help me out. Someone clean this up. This is a slipping hazard. Good episode. I'm going to go get a panini. Jesus Christ.